And they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love, by our love. Hey everybody, we are two
old people sitting on a couch.
Sitting on a couch with a dog.
Yeah.
You can't see the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, she went to sleep finally?
She went to sleep.
Yeah, she has this thing where, like, we have our hand, and if we're not petting her, she sticks her head under our hand. And anyway, what do we want to say? We want to say
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yes, it is.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and we are going to be taking 2 weeks off.
Yeah. So you guys enjoy your families.
Yes, and
time
have a
together.
wonderful time. And today we are talking about something that irritates me.
Mm-hmm.
Does it irritate you too? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not talking. We're just saying, yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's Jesus was not a refugee. So what brought this topic up? Why are we talking about it?
Well, we do have people in our country that are claiming that Jesus was a refugee, and there are nativity scenes that are depicting these types of things, where there's Jesus with zip ties around his wrists, there's Joseph on the ground, and Mary with a gas mask on because of the ice people that are coming around. And
they use gas a lot when they pick these
pepper
people up?
spray and all this stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's why, the pepper spray. Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite was Jesus Jesus, the nativity was empty because he's in prison, obviously.
Oh, that's right.
And Joseph and Mary are in cages. Mm-hmm. So I don't know where Jesus is. Maybe I've seen a few of them. I'm getting them confused.
Well, it's the whole idea of separating families.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So is this a valid depiction of the nativity? Well, from a historical point of view, the nativity isn't valid anyway.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if we have Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus and maybe some shepherds hanging around, that's fine. But to have the wise men show up,
that was later.
That was later, yeah. So
and
that's
many more of them than just
that's
three.
Not historically accurate. So since we're not talking about historically accurate, maybe it's okay if they're not historically accurate about this. What do you think?
No.
No? Well, first thing, let's go into what the definition of refugee is. I like to be detailed, like to be exacting. So what does Oxford say about refugee, Miss Mary?
Well, it's a person who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape war, persecution, or natural disaster.
Okay, so they're leaving, they're no longer in their country.
Right.
Okay. And, so what Webster says is one that flees. See if we agree.
Yes.
Especially a person who flees to a foreign country or power to escape danger or persecution. Do you think those two definitions coincide?
Yes.
They're saying the same basic thing? Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go through the whole Jesus, Joseph, and Mary thing. So it starts out with Joseph and Mary, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. And we're not going to do the whole story, but why are Joseph and Mary traveling? Off the top of your head, why are they traveling?
Because Caesar,
Augustus. Okay.
He ordered a census.
Because he wanted to count all of his people.
He wanted to count his people.
We can count us. 1, 2, there you go. And 3 is a dog. Yeah. So okay. Okay, so he wanted a census, and the people had to go to the land or the city of their birth.
Yes.
And because Joseph was a descendant of
David,
he had to go to the city of David, which was Bethlehem, little town of Bethlehem.
Which is in the same country.
Oh.
There's that.
It isn't.
And they were not fleeing at that point.
They were in Nazareth, and they went to Bethlehem to be sensitized.
Well,
desensitized. No, they went to get
for the census.
The census, yeah.
That's when Jesus was.
So, did they leave their country?
No.
Okay, so that's not valid.
They're not. Yeah.
Okay, so they didn't leave their country. Were they in any danger?
No. No more so than anyone else.
Okay.
Traveling those roads.
Well, I guess they'd be in danger if they mugged people on the way.
They were not.
So they were not. They had no. So was there a foreign power involved?
No.
well, technically
Well,
Rome,
the
but
Romans, okay.
was at that point in time, since Israel was a province of Rome, it really wasn't a foreign power, was it?
No,
The Jewish people weren't happy that they were there. Were they fleeing persecution?
no.
Okay, so what we got here is literally they meet zero of the criteria for being a refugee.
Correct.
So, you know what really irritates me?
The politicizing.
Yeah, taking the
Don't
Jesus
politicize
story
his story.
and
Or
you
Jesus.
politicize it, and it's completely a false narrative. Jesus was not a refugee.
No.
Especially since Jesus wasn't even in the story at first. The only people who could be refugees were Mary and Joseph, and they were not refugees. So, you know, that's a little different than the nativity scene with the shepherds and the angel and Mary and Joseph and the wise men, because it didn't happen all at that same time, but at least it happened.
Mm-hmm.
But taking the nativity and saying Jesus was a refugee, it's just wrong.
It's lying.
It's lying.
It's
yeah.
lying.
And the
it's
thing
falsehood.
that irritates me, and Mary knows this, and this is arguable. We can have this discussion, and I'm open to it. But to me, Christmas is the biggest event in human history. Now, what's the other event that one could argue was a bigger event in human history?
Easter, the resurrection.
Yeah, the resurrection. Yeah, the resurrection.
But without him being born, you can't have a resurrection of him.
Right, right. And literally, his resurrection, his life and resurrections changed the entire world.
Yes.
And it changed the world no matter what political aisle you're on.
Yes.
It's not Jesus's life, birth, perfect life, death and resurrection. Is it in any shape, way or shape political?
No.
No. It's people on, and I don't want to do left and right, but I just said that because it's more than left and right. There's more political ideologies than that. It has nothing to do with political ideology, and that just irritates me to no end to see churches taking the most beautiful event in human history. God, our Creator, lowered himself and became man. We can't even comprehend that. Became a baby in a manger, and we're going to politicize that?
Very sad.
Yeah, it's very irritating.
It is not wrong to help people out in need, and Jesus taught us to love, and
yeah,
to
he
reach
did.
out.
Yeah, love your enemy.
Love your
Pray
enemy.
for those who persecute you.
But it is not right to take the gospel and twist it around to fit your political views and,
Agenda. Because one can make the argument that the people they're talking about, did Joseph and Mary break any laws?
No.
There was no law breaking going on. The people that they're talking about have broken a law.
Yes.
They're lawbreakers. There is no comparison at all. So that's our big political statement. That's we're being political here, but it just irritates me to no end. Jesus was not, and Jesus wasn't even in the story.
No.
The people who were refugees with Mary and Joseph could have been, but they weren't. They weren't refugees. And then Jesus was born, and he was an infant.
Yeah.
So they were in the same country. They weren't running from persecution. There wasn't a foreign power involved. It's just really bad that the church, and this ties right back in. We go all the way back. You can watch some of our other videos about the church and communism.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't necessarily, but it's the church buying in and taking a political stance over taking a gospel stance. And we need to take the gospel stance because the gospel changes people. Does the gospel care what ideology you are?
No.
No. So, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
And yes. Anything else you want to add?
We just hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Yeah.
And we just pray and that in the new year that we will all draw closer to God and we will all follow him and we will be his light in a lot of, and remember, the enemy is the one that we're fighting against. It's a spiritual battle, is in the
Yes.
heavenly realms. We can't see. We can't see it, but that's what we're fighting. So we need to love each other with the love of Christ, and we need to show Christ to others. But we also need to follow the Bible, because God knows better than we do. Our love is not his love.
No, but
It is actually cruel. We think we're doing good. We need to listen to the Bible. What it has to say.
your love is cruelty. You're going with, is that Proverbs or
That's
Psalms?
Proverbs.
That's Proverbs. Yeah.
Our love is cruel.
We won't go into that right now.
Follow God's word and do it
Amen.
his way.
And have a Merry Christmas, and don't politicize Jesus.
No.
He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and he saves people everywhere.
Celebrate him. Celebrate his birth.
Amen.
Celebrate him. That's what it's all about.
Hey, buddy, we'll see you next year.
God bless you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love, by our